if you want to scale your door-to-door sales team, I'm going to tell you right now that talent isn't going to be the issue. It's going to be something that you will never really see. You'll feel it, but maybe most people would never really even know exactly what it is. And it pushes a lot of top performers away from your program in the first place. You'll never see it. Managers will never see it, but a lot of the sales reps, they're going to be talking about it, and it's going to be kind of the talk of the town as far as inside of your business goes. But before we jump into this, I want you guys to bear with me. I'm not at my normal setup, so it's going to be a little bit different. But if you guys feel stuck and you're not able to scale your door-to-door sales side of the business or just your business in general, I'm about to show you how to attract this top talent and actually get them to come and follow and, join into your vision. So before I jump into this, I want you to understand that the people that you're hiring, they're going to end up quitting if you skip this and you don't actually take action on this step. You're going to end up, having them quitting within a month. They're going to lose all respect for you. And you're going to be like, why can't I grow my business? And I just feel like everything is stagnant and I don't know where to go next. If you take action on this and you do the complete opposite of this, you're going to have good months and you're going to get self-sufficient employees, reps that train each other, and they're actually going to grow and scale rather than you just feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. And you feel like you need to be latched onto every single little thing that these guys are doing. Now, within this, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you will feed him for a lifetime. And if you are consistently getting on phone calls, giving people sales advice, and they're, having all of these different questions about this objection, that objection, and they need to go to the bathroom, so you go and pick them up and you take them, you're constantly going to be feeding them fish. You're giving them fish, and you're never teaching them how to actually hunt. You think that you're going to be this manager that's liked and that people actually want to follow. It's the complete opposite. No one is going to follow that type of manager because they don't respect that type of manager. And I'm going to jump into this a little bit more, but you're not really scaling a team, you're scaling people. And when you do this, you actually show people that you care by diving into their goals and you understand their why. And when you dive into their why, you understand how to actually motivate them and help them become a better version of them and strive towards something that actually is worthwhile. Because if you are sitting here and you have this just mind of, oh, well, these guys are going to go out and make money for me and they're going to be printing for me and this is how I'm going to scale, then you're going to look like an absolute jackass because no one's going to follow you, and they know and they can sense that. You got to remember, people are people and humans are humans. If you want to scale and you want to grow a door-to-door business, or you want to just grow a business in general, you have to remember people talk and people will do things based off of what they feel is right, and their intuition takes over on them a little bit, right? So I want you guys to understand that you have to be able to scale people and not just sit there and think that they're going to scale themselves and that they're going to scale your business without you even being there. So within this, the way that we can attract this top talent and scale people is simple. There's this thing called the law of the lid. And the way that I always like to put it is like this. This is from Malcolm Gladwell. I don't know if you guys know anything about him, but there is a scale of 1 to 10. Number 10 being the top level leader, right? They're like, everybody wants to follow them. They just have like massive aura. These guys are absolute savages. And then we have like a number 4 right here, which is like a mid leader. They're still trying to get some bread, and people just, they can get people to follow them, but they do it for the wrong reasons. And then they're just like, they end up getting capped out right here, and their guys end up leaving them. Basically, what the law of the lid is if you are a level 4 leader, you are only going to be able to attract everything to the left of that scale. So 1, 2, and 3 level leaders. Now, within this, if you want to get top sales talent and you are this level 4, do you think it's going to be simple? Do you think somebody that is a level 10 leader that can go and attract and bring all these higher level people into your business will even come and work with you if they know that they are, further ahead and they have higher levels of leadership? Maybe they don't know it, but still, these guys intuitively, they're not going to follow a level 4 leader. They're not going to follow somebody that, doesn't really know what they're doing. Why would you follow the backup kicker and have them tell you exactly which play to run if you're on the last play of the finals of the state championship for football or whatever it is. You wouldn't listen to the backup kicker that doesn't have any authority or credibility with what they've done, right? So you have to be able to take that, and you have to understand that, okay, well, now that I understand the law of the lid and I have an assessment of where I am as far as being a leader goes, now I can sit here and take a step back and I can raise that up. And within that, you have to understand, again, your income is rarely going to exceed your personal development. So meaning, like I was saying, this level 4 leader, he's only going to be able to attract people below him. If you can raise yourself up as a leader and just as a person in general, you're going to be able to raise the amount of people that you could bring in, right? If you get to a level 6, you're going to be able to bring in more talent underneath that will be able to bring in more money. And it's not even just about money, it's about becoming a better version of yourself. But with your income, right? If your personal development is like, let's say your personal development is down here, it's at like, let's say it's a 3. If you bring in a personal development of 3 and that's you, and you're never going to really make a lot more money unless you hit the lottery and you get super lucky. You're never really going to make more than a level 3 person. Okay. You have to be able to go out, read books, do all these things that are going to level you up as a person so that your income can grow up with that, right? Because it's never really going to actually surpass that. But again, you could get lucky, win the lottery, but it's very, very rare, and it's stupid to sit there and bank on that. Why not control your results and control your inputs so that you can make sure you get the outputs that you actually want? Within that, again, you're gonna attract these people that are like-minded to you. If you're a bum and you're a bot and you wear the glasses, not that glasses are bad, I wear glasses. You just sit there and play Fortnite all day and you just drool. You're gonna hang out most likely with more people that just sit there and are robots and they just drool and they don't really do anything besides just play Fortnite. You're gonna be just like those people. And what you have to realize is if you want to be around higher level people and raise your standards and be able to bring in this cultural environment and bring in top talent, you have to be able to attract them. So what do you need to do? You need to go out and you need to level yourself up in order to bring out these guys that are absolute dogs and savages. If you keep being a bum and you just sit there and you just, you light up the ganja and you don't ever like put in work into yourself, go to the gym, put in deliberate action and actually work towards something and have a goal or a vision of something that you want in your life, you're never going to be able to bring in those people that are working towards something like that. You're never going to be around those people, and your aspirations and your levels are going to drop. I talk to this about buddies all the time, is if you're not sitting, like, we're social creatures. If you're not talking to people and talking to your boys and sticking around with people and touching base with them that are going towards a goal and a vision and holding them accountable, then you're not really ever going to have something that is going to feel like you're competing against them, because we're naturally competitive creatures and social creatures, and everybody wants status. They want the girl, they want the money, they want the cars, and they want the food, right? You go back to the basic human needs. They want the girl, they want the house, and they want the car, right? I mean, obviously it would be food, which would be the main 3, but you get what I'm saying here. You're going to naturally compete with everybody. You see these things on Instagram, YouTube, and you're like, I want that. But you never actually even go towards that thing. You have to get off your ass and work towards those things and hold people accountable so that they hold you accountable, so that you can compete with each other and you actually get dopamine hits from that. In today's day and age, with the phone being able to suck you in as hard as it does, a lot of you are going to lose willpower and you don't even make it to that next level. You get stuck and you're just like, holy shit, man, I don't even want to work. And you made thousands of dollars in a day, but you get stuck there. That's besides the point. But if you feel like you're getting stuck and you want to attract these top sales talent and people, book a call down below. I'm going to be able to help you guys out, give you an exact roadmap so that then we can see exactly where your bottleneck is, whether that's you, your business, helping your guys level up and be able to get to that next level. Just book a call down below. Not going to get crazy on that thing, but I want you to imagine these 2 different scenarios within your business, okay? Who are these people more likely to follow? Are they more likely to follow the drooler that did 200K? Or are they going to follow the guy that has the cool shades on that he did 650K and he went and busted his ass working? Who are they more likely to follow? Right? Probably this guy. Because he goes to the gym every single day. They want to be like that. They want to be more disciplined. They have these goals and aspirations that they want to go after, but everyone is so used to working in a regular job that they need to be told what to do. None of them have this self-motivation. And you get aura by having that self-motivation and going after something without people having to tell you what to do.